What is up, down, left, and right, everyone? Cat Gaming is here. It's been a month. Yeah. Anyways, today's my birthday, and I want to give a shout out to this man for my new profile picture he made in my birthday. Very convenient. Anyways, today we are going to be playing Space Agency 2138, a game which is really cool. And today we are going to try and conquer space, starting with null. And how to spell it. Maybe null? I don't know. So first thing we're gonna build is a warehouse. To be exact, 2 warehouses, maybe even 3 warehouses. Alright, cool. Enough with the warehouses. We're gonna build a wind turbine, maybe even 2. Heck, even 3. Maybe even 4 wind turbines. Heck, we can make a whole wind farm because I feel like it. I rule this thing. Also, okay, that's enough word turbines. I can go into the power grid view and connect all those fans into onto the warehouses. There we go. And now we're gonna build the vehicle assembly building. There we go, the VAB. Then perhaps also build a fuel refinery. And oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it, an astronaut HQ. 0 astronauts for now. Damn, that's quite bad. Anyways, on this wing, I'm gonna build landing pads, but actually, no, let's not do that. Let's instead make an iron mine. Never mind. And let's make a water well. Great. And now let's go to the power grid view and connect it. Give me a second. Boom. This took a little bit long, and some people have a short attention span, so I just skipped until I made the whole thing. And now we can do something a little bit cool. We can check what resources there are on a really nice planet, Null, and say maybe we want a little bit of water. Now we have water over here, and auto transfer to this warehouse. Yep, very nice. We produce some resources, and those are our main resources that we can use. We even have some fuel. It's really nice. However, this is lacking something else, but we cannot find it yet. Why? Not because I'm stupid, just because I really want to find it. However, this resource is absent on the planet, and it's mostly used for nuclear power plants. I guess you guys already know what I'm talking about. It's one of my favorite elements of the periodic table for the dumbest of reasons. And the resource is uranium. I pretty much adore uranium. Uranium is life. Uranium good. Uranium very cool. I know it makes radiation, but still, uranium can be used to make energy. And energy goes to your router, and your router makes internet, and you watch internet. Don't you? And my iron mine just shut down because I have too little power. However, now I have 25,000 coins added to my bank account because I've completed a challenge of making a base, which is very nice. But I kind of have my power shut down in my iron mine, so let's just add more wind stuff very nicely. Now I also add some roads maybe, but in another episode. Let's go to the interior of the VAB and construct ourselves a rocket. Ta-da! We have ourselves a rocket. However, this rocket needs someone to pilot it. Therefore, we go into the exterior of the VAB, go to the astronaut headquarters, and as you can see, we have 0 astronauts, so let's just have one. Jody. No, we don't want Jody. Let's change it to Joe. There you go, Joe. Joe Mama. Anyways, now we have Joe. Let's also have another one. And it's not gonna be Sandy, it's gonna be Donald. Donald. There you go. Joe and Donald. Okay, now that we have our astronauts hired, we can now get ourselves this rocket, fill it with Joe and Donald, get us some cargo on board. Actually, never mind. And now, components, and we're gonna change this one to FLT3 because, well, I want my automatic launch. Okay, now that we've built ourselves the rocket, we can now send it to a destination that is LTZ1, and now set a launchpad, and then automatically launch it. And now it will go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Now, great that it did spontaneously combust on liftoff. And now we can skip all the way to space because we sent it automatically. And there you go, another challenge completed. And we got paid. How cool is that? We can also go inside of our spaceship. And as you can see, we're controlling Joe. You can also enter the flight computer, do some tweaking, destroy the ship, and interact with Donald. So just switch to him or make him follow you. I mean Joe, yeah. And while Joe and Donald are sitting here in space, oh my gosh, let's make Joe go to stasis for a while. Because there's around 16 seconds until we go to the target, the LTZ-1. And, as Joe bravely would pilot the ship, because he'll be the pilot. What the hell just happened? What just happened? I swear I've heard something. Sharp power bunch. So I think I shouldn't. Okay, let's have Donald switch to Donald. There's Joe, and now we're gonna extend the airlock and do something pretty cool. That is go for a spacewalk. And 3, 2, 1, and we're already out of the spaceship. And we're gonna get paid. And now we can check out what the heck went quirky with the resupply ship. Cause I swear I heard something go off. You can even check that grid fin. And the RCS thruster. Yeah, I don't think anything went quirky. Now, I really want to. After the sound that this resupply ship made, I think Joe and Donald would probably want to go to back home. Am I right, Donald? Yeah, really nicely. Okay, so Joe goes into cryostasis. It's like a space bed. It provides you food, water, and sleep. However, we cannot have too much of it because Joe might as well get some radiation or get more fatigue because he will be outside of stasis. And no matter what you do when it comes to space, you will always get a dose of radiation. Let's have a med bay, but you have to pay for it. Yeah. And launch engine. We're currently returning to the home planet of Null. And Joe, you kind of forgot to close the airlock. That is way better. And now we're going towards the home planet. We need to be at least like 50 kilo units until we will go into re-entry. So we're gonna accelerate. And there we go. Now it is 1 minute until re-entry, but we can speed it up by accelerating. Pretty logical. And there we go, we ran out of fuel and now we're pretty much free falling. Or we have a separate tank, which is the re-entry tank, which can be utilized, I'd even say, for re-entry. And I love that music for re-entry. And we're going through a fire, yada yada, and boom, we are landing. And boom. That was our first ever good flight. And now we can go to a separate warehouse. And there you go. Now we can also get it to another warehouse and give those warehouses a name. Because why the heck not? So this one will be warehouse resources. This one will be spacecraft. And this one will be uranium. Nah, let's not make it uranium. Anyways, that is pretty much it for the video. Next video, we're going to launch a satellite. So, our guys, which maybe aren't human because they're kind of blocky, I would just call them nullies. Yeah. And because nullies don't have our nullies don't have internet yet, I'm gonna give them by launching a satellite next video. Peace.